Hello, everyone, and I just want to say love. Love. Such a beautiful thing. Love can come in all shapes and sizes, murderers and victims. Today we're playing Hooked on You Dating Dead by Daylight Dating Simulator. That's right, you can be dating your favorite killer from a game that either made you angry, scared you, stressed you out, or the entity just said, fuck you, and moved on. Alright, let's give it a try. Hold on, I gotta pick a new file. oh, a name. A name. Harry? Cobb? Dang it. There we go. You guys will get the idea. Just... I really hope there's no sexual content in here that's gonna get me in trouble. You wake up on a beach, soaking wet, salt water stinging the inside of your throat as if you nearly drowned. Water falls from your mouth as you open it to gasp for air. You have no memory on how you got here. In fact, you can only remember your own name, but not where you came from or a single fact about your life. What do you know is that despite the outrageous beauty of the landscape around you, you feel incredibly sick to your stomach. Wow, really went down the wrong pipe, huh? You need a minute, or can I go on? Because I can give you a minute. We've got plenty of time. Endless time, really. An entity. An entity. If you catch my drift. Whoa, not now. Ocean, sorry. Harry TK. May I continue? Please go on. Okay then. As I was. As I was saying. You look down at your feet, ankle deep in the crystal blue water of a newly arrived wave. As the water recedes back into the ocean, it reveals a grotesque discovery. Ah, well. A decomposing face stares up at you from beneath the sand. All you can do is vomit. A stream of dark bile, bugs, worms, and other questions race through your mind. Where are you? How did you get here? Who is behind this incredibly charming and well-spoken voice in your head? However, I don't know about that. I don't think the voice in my head... Whatever. What is this, Ryan Reynolds? Answers don't come easy. Your mind is completely blank. What would you do? Dig up that face. You brush the sand away and half-buried human head embedded in the ground before you. There is no body, just this head. As you pick it up, flakes of skin fall into the ground. The jaw opens up, revealing a gold coin sitting on the rotting tongue of this poor dead soul. Getting your hands dirty, I see. I like that. You're a take charge type. Thank you, Ocean. You examine the gold coin briefly, happily distracted from what has otherwise been an extremely confusing morning. The sun beats down on you, drying your clothes. You check your pockets, but they're empty. Plenty of room for a gold coin, you suppose, and so you deposit it. Why, that's a nice coin you got there. What if you were to spend it right now? Oh, thanks. Look, I'm gonna level with you here. That coin you found, it's mine. I dropped it yesterday, and I've been looking all over for it. Dropped it into a dead person's mouth? Could you just give it back? No. Psh. Be that way then. Alright, thank you. Thank you, voice in my head. Your mind doesn't have a chance to linger any longer on your current situation as you feel something soft bump into your foot. It's Wilson! I knew I'd find Wilson again. I'm so proud of myself. When you look down, you find a volleyball sitting in the sand there next to you. You stare down, frozen. A voice calls out from behind you. Little help, please. Hello? You turn around, and when you see what's waiting for you, your jaw just about hits the ground. She is bulky. She's... He's not bad looking. Oh. Daddy? Sorry. Daddy? Sorry. Sorry, Daddy. Daddy. Four gorgeous monsters stand halfway between a well-tended volleyball court. Each of them oozes with undead energy and magical aura, reaching out and penetrating you via your eyes. You pervert. Your heart begins to race, curiosity, fear, desire. You can't help but stare at these casually dressed, let's call them killers? I don't know. Not to be judgmental, but that's just the energy they put out there. So many competing feelings rush through your mind at once that you are completely paralyzed. Hello. There are weird days, and then there's this. All you can do is look down at the ball and back up at this monstrous lineup of, well, literal monsters. Sexy ass monsters. Oh yeah, sexy. This guy's actually super. This guy, I don't mind. I don't mind him. It's like a. It's like what is it? Leatherback from Ninja Turtles, just more human. Killer Croc. That's it. That's the guy. That's it. That's him I was thinking of. What do? You bend down and grab the ball. It's warm from sitting in the sand on this beautiful day. When you get the ball a toss, it arcs beautifully through the air and lands right into the huntress' hands. Not bad, stranger. Huntress' muscles ripple as she grips in her hand. You look her up and down and consider what it might be like to be held tightly in those strong arms. Warm, perhaps maybe a little sweaty. But that's okay. It's natural. Spirit. Try hard much? Blech. They're speaking directly to you. But you still can't bring yourself to reply. You're entranced. When you snap out of it, you realize that everyone has gone back to the volleyball court. Alone again, you look across the beach at these strange residents, who casually bat a volleyball back and forth, happily ignoring your intrusion onto their private beach. Should you be frightened, worried, excited? I did refer to them as killers, not to give too much away, but at the same time, damn, they are looking very appealing in their own way, and nobody so much as lifted a blood-soaked finger in your direction. Don't be scared, Harry Dick. You were made for this. Oh, jeez. The spooky ocean voice says not to be scared. I'm sure it's all going to work out. With no good reason not to you decide to head over and see what happens next. I'm putting too much emphasis. I'm gonna lose my throat at this point. I mean my voice, not my throat. If I lose my throat, then I'll be dead. But technically, I don't even have a throat. As you can see, I got little lines there. I'm Beetlejuice. It seems that... The hell is my water? Shit. Where's my water? It's upstairs. It seems like you derailed the volleyball game just by showing up. You derailed the game just by showing up, nitwit. I guess you're also an nitwit. Look, it's best to just go with that. What Trapper says when he says it. That's a policy I hold for pretty much anyone who else seems to have fresh blood on their hands. Hey, don't worry about it. It's all just a game. Existence, that is. I don't even... Besides, you seem a lot more interesting than a silly game. What's your deal? What brings you here? I don't know why I'm giving her a deep, like, Russian type voice. I don't know why. I think of her, like, as, like, because of that body, like, Helga or something like that. You mean they're here to do more than distract from my total domination? That's what's right. The sign means he was done with this game too. Hear that? Or he saw a butterfly or something. I'm not. I don't feel like I should be afraid of him. Her, yes. I mean, she can crush my head between those thighs like a watermelon. Look, I don't care what this slack-jawed moron here is here. I just want to know, can I kill them or not? You know you can't. At least not yet. Oh yeah? Not yet? Hey, Harry? You might want to, say something. Actually, never mind. There'll be plenty of time for that soon enough. Right now, this group has some questions for you. But be warned, answer quickly and answer well. This is a time quiz and it will be very important later. Very important. Or not important, anyway, whatsoever. Probably that one, I can't remember. Voice! If this is going to be a quiz or not, it's going to be very important. I need to know. Don't you dare kill me. How attractive would you say you are? Very. I say I'm very attractive. That's what you think very attractive is compared to this? Chopper flexes his muscles and are so tight you can practically see the blood running through its veins. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Invisibility? Same, although sometimes I think I already am. What was your best subject in school? History? Nice, it's important to know what came before, so that we are not doomed to repeat humanity's mistakes. I mean, we will anyways, but still. What's your favorite animal? What's that? You look absolutely adorable in a little puppy mask. Thank you. What's your favorite color? 3-day-old corpse? Blue? Blue isn't good for productivity. It makes people want to be lazy. What's your dream job? It would be pretty amazing to be an astronaut, I think. It's hard to imagine being farther away from anyone than floating in space. The cold, inky vastness of nothing forever. Best flavor of ice cream. Chocolate. My favorite flavor is pain. Same here. Minus vanilla. Swirled with pain. I think mint chip is the greatest flavor ever conceived myself, but enough about ice cream. Am I right? Hold on a second. This reminds me. I am right. Always. It's a lesson you should learn before we go too much further. Do what I say if you want to survive. Pick mint chip. We're teaching lessons now, narrator? You rascal. Kill or be killed is a rule of this island, even for faceless voices. Tell me, what's the best flavor of ice cream? The best flavor is horse flesh. You got a rating compensation problem? I just told you, mid-champ. That's where it's at. You almost bought yourself a game over there, buddy. That's right. I can end your life whenever I want to. I'm in control, so don't forget it. If I say you like mid-chimp, you fucking liked mid-chimp. Now try it again. Tell me what the best flavor of ice cream is. Best flavor is mid-chimp. So obedient. I think you're gonna do just fine. Anywho, now that we know so much about you, I'm sure the group wants you to start getting to know them. I'm Trapper. I pretty much run things around here. I'm the smartest, richest, strongest person on this whole island. I don't like losers. If you want to know what a loser is, say hello to Wraith. Hi, I'm Wraith. I'm nothing like everyone else. I like nice people and loathe big dumb idiots. Hey, what's up? I'm Spirit. I don't like most things. I don't really hate most things either. It's not worth my time, but the things I do hate, I really hate. You know. Based on my personal observations, life is nothing but suffering, and society is a carefully calculated lie to keep everyone subservient to those in power. It's better to choose to just not take part. Man, that's deep. It's really deep. I'm kind of depressed here. Jeez. Alright. She's like she was downright murdered by society. She hates us so much. Oh no, wait. I'm remembering Spirit's story now. And that's almost exactly what happened. Hey, I'm Huntress. Don't let these bummers get you down. There's lots of fun to be had on this island, along with lots of love. Yeah, there it is. If you know what I mean. Grow up. Grow a body. I've explained this 1,000 times. I'm dead, but I'm not literally a ghost. I just created a trail of fog. I'm not made of it. Whatever, fog body. That's not nice. He's not nice. You love it. Only sometimes. Ew, really? That's disgusting. That's why she likes it. Don't speak for me. I also hate it. Stop speaking entirely, actually. For the first time ever. I agreed with Rave. Let's move on, otherwise he'll do this all day. Besides, if I know that... if I know this crew, and I do, they'll want to show off soon enough. If we're done playing, let's do something else instead. Wow, for once I actually agree with that method. I say we go to my yacht. It's a massive boat docked nearby. I'll give everyone a taste of true luxury and power! Ray throws his eyes. Don't mind him, he just hates fun and happiness. No, I hate the endless, desperate, soul-crushing pursuit of wealth. The way it's flaunted needlessly and the cruelty it engenders. What about hanging out by the pool? I find the water calming, simple, beautiful. Hey, what about our volleyball game? We can exercise and have some fun as a group. Are you all serious? There's a perfectly good lounge to chill out right here. I'm tired, and besides, I hate being in the sun. Where do you want to go? It'd be great to relax for a second at the lounge. You kick up your feet, look out over the ocean, and relax on your own terms. Who would want anything else? Dry, comfortable, enjoying a cool drink on a hot day, it's the best. I mean, what kind of fool, what kind of monster, what kind of masquerading psychopath will finally be granted a break from this constant grind of chasing and fighting to get ahead, and then choose to exert themselves in, quite frankly, any way whatsoever? Why am I the only one who gets it? It's time to stop living by the rules. I won't do it any longer! Yeah, we should probably give her a second to calm down. I agree, voice in my head. Victims! Hold on. For just one moment. This is Dwight and Claudette, our activities coordinator. We're also the cooks, waiters, bartenders, janitors, and every other job. They're the only help remaining on this island. This place we call Murderer's Island. Cue dramatic musical flourish. Dun dun dun! None of the others survived. Survived the interview process, I mean. Hence why we shall heretofore refer to them as survivors with a capital S. These two have worked here a long time, so very long, I don't actually know how long it's been. Sorry, anyway, I should probably let Dwight and Claudette do their mandated jobs. They sure look happy, but they're vibrating with a nervous energy that is starting to give me the creeps. We will now escort the group to the venue of your choosing. However, in the future, we recommend waiting for us to present you with your options whenever possible. And don't just run off to various activities unsupervised. We don't have much autonomy around here. The least you can do is allow us to do our job. And most you could do is help us get off this Dwight? Yes, pardon me. Please, follow us. Hey, narrator. Yes, something I can help you with? Those two, Claudette and Dwight. Did they just start to mention something about wanting to escape? Is escape an option? Should I be trying to escape? Escape? Them? Oh, no. I think you're mistaken. It seemed like Dwight was asking for help to get off this island, though. Oh, right, yes, that's true. He was. But he just meant that he wants to get to the other vacation island getaway, a couple miles south of here. It has much fancier accommodations than this island. It's one of those big corporate outfits, quite exclusive, where all the famous celebrities hang out, very luxurious. It doesn't quite have the charm that this island has, though. Trust me, you'll want to go there. With all the money comes a lot of restrictions. This is where you belong. Now, off you go. It's time for activity on this island. Your decisions matter mostly. When I agree with them, not like that other island. So, what it'll be? His narrator, I swear he's bad. Finally freed from this preposterous premise that the four of us would be engaged in some sort of thrilling 2-on-2 volleyball match. Spirit looks at you from beneath her gigantic sun hat. She takes a conspiritual tone. I don't know whose idea volleyball was in the first place, but I hate them. I tried to feign a sprained ankle, but everyone already knows that I technically float above the ground, so nobody believed I wasn't even putting any pressure on my joints in the first place. Yeah. Then I tried to annoy everyone by not giving a crap, and when that didn't work, I tried whining, and when that didn't work, I threatened to kill every single person on this island, but it turns out I'm not the first to toss those kind of threats around on this island. So, thanks I guess for getting it called off. Are we threatening to end each other again? Now it's Dwight who takes a conspiritual tone. His eyes shifted as he slips into a louder whisper. Please, make it quick. It's what you'll be saying when you get behind a bar to make the drink of your dreams. Hilarious, right, Dwight? Yeah, right. So, what'll it be having? Scotch on the rocks, I gave virgin daiquiri, vodka soda. Scotch on the rocks. On a day like today, I could use something strong. Scotch on the rocks. Cut uncorks a very expensive looking bottle of top shelf liquor and pours you a glass. Do enjoy. Who would drink that? It smells like kerosene. You need to embrace the burning. The burning? Oh yeah. Why would you embrace that? Burning is... Ray stifles a sob. No. I can't even think about it. Well, don't. No skin off my back, you weirdo. Come to think of it, strong, expensive, better the longer you leave it locked in the basement. Scotch is the best. Trouble guzzles half the bottle and burps. It'd be disgusting if it wasn't so. No, disgusting is exactly what it is. Since we fulfilled your request, it's time for you to return the favor. I should have known there was a catch. Icebreaker time. I swear, I had known they'll pull this kind of Fox enthusiastic community building crap. I had suggested we attempt to walk to the lowest point of the ocean before I ever set foot near this bar. You don't think it could be kind of fun? A little fun? Never mind, I hate it. This sucks. But it could be fine, or whatever you say. Has anyone seen my hat? I've literally never seen him in a hat. Narrator! Stop getting sidetracked by a hat. That would be interesting to see him in a hat. If he must make small talk, I'm at least picking a topic before we end up being forced to do some lame improv game that nerds learn at their non-sports after-school activities that I definitely never did because I'm no nerd. Methinks a certain someone doth protest too much. Sitting here on this beautiful sunny afternoon, warm and beneath a cool fog beneath my severed feet. Is her feet severed? I know that leg is severed, but I don't think her feet are severed. The topic I choose is books, novels, comics, fiction or non. Reading is the only real escape from the inescapable horror of life. It's the escape into your own mind. Groan rolls through the crowd, not a lot of readers here. I imagine based on that response, they were much more enthusiastic about drinking. Considering the situation we're in, it seems an appropriate time to ask you. Harry Dick, what's your Desert Island book? Desert Island book? The one book you bring with you if you were, well, on an island like this. Oh, and it has to be classic horror for reasons that should be obvious. She means because this is an island of horror villains. And also, those books are all in the public domain. Nothing too modern. Humanity has really gotten soft these past 100 years. So what's your favorite? I agree with that. Horror movies these days suck. They're not scary, gory, bloody, or anything like that. Everyone's always thinking like, this is racist, or this is sexist. That's too much blood. He swore while he was being castrated by that monster. You know, I really enjoyed the story of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I've always felt like I had this other person living inside me. Probably have a worm. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde sounds like a fun one. I love a good story about friendship, but I can't read. Not because I'm dumb. I never actually learned to read because I was too busy learning to survive with nothing more than my own strength and cunning. Same reason I didn't have a best friend that wasn't more than just a rock with a face I drawn on it in dry blood. Oh, she made herself a Wilson. When she throws a rock out of anger, she's like, Rocky, I'm sorry. Come back. Until we meet again, Roxanne. Oh, I was so close. Damn it. I was so close to calling her Roxanne. Roxy. Well, actually, is that Roxy short for Roxanne? I think it is. Huntress looks out toward the horizon. There's a moment of silence among the group. Will you tell it to me sometime? I might not be able to read books myself, but I love being read to, especially when someone does all the voices. It's not really a story about friendship exactly. Oh, sorry, this is me. It's not really a story about friendship exactly, but who cares? Of course, I'll tell it to you. It's quite a thrilling tale. Not just anybody can pull off quality narration all the time. Take it from me. You don't even need to read. You could just make it up and it'll still be fun. Sometimes when I find myself in an abandoned house, I like to look at the photos on the wall and come up with little stories to go with the pictures. It's a fun game we could play together. Abandoned house? Why are they abandoned? Huntress giggles and gives you a playful little wink. I don't know. Usually when I find the folks who abandoned them, they're not in the mood to tell me much. Enough about these old stories that belong to someone else. I think it's time to make up some new stories of our own. Please put the axe down. Before, it's just she like a skinny girl in a game. This is funny to see her like a 6'5" bodybuilder with thighs that make even Zeus jealous. Before you know what's going on, Huntress is waving an empty vodka bottle in the air, a devilish tweak in her half-mask covered eye. Might I suggest something a little naughty? Let's all get in a circle and spin this bad boy. It's been a while since I played Dead by Daylight, but is a trickster an actual killer on the game? Trickster isn't it a bit late to introduce a new character? I thought I was the one who gets to make the rules, so I'm not sure who I'm asking. But I wasn't ready for this. Well, hello, and who is this new fan in the waiting? Beat it, hack. I don't know. What's the harm in inviting one more person to join the circle of our game? Oh, I can't stay. I was just saying it's a great idea, but also teasing a secret trickster ending. I've got much better things to do than hang out here. I'm famous. Toodaloo. Hey, okay. The rules are simple. First you spin, then you swap spit. That's it. But let's be clear. This ain't a peep show. We're here to have a good time, but in a classy way. All makeouts will happen out of view and of the public eye. Romantic type. Yes, romance is the goal. So we'll be waiting here in a complete silence, trying to listen in and use our imaginations while you make out on the other side of the bar, but not watching. Like adults. Romantic, well-adjusted adults. Harry, take your up. You grip the bottle in your hand and you put your fate in the hands of the empty bottle gods. Wait, do I just click this? Wait. Well, not technically. Whenever the pointer stops, that's your result. I suppose if it doesn't stop where you want it to, that's a bit like losing, but no one has to know if you don't like them. Okay, ready to play? Or would you like me to repeat that? Get ready. Alright, away we go. Spin the bottle and see who you're gonna smooch. You got Spirit. You two are meant to be. Psych, you have to actually spin the bottle multiple times to get your real result. First, to get to 3 times is your true match. That's how we play hardcore spin the bottle on this here island. Now get your spin on! You got Huntress. You got Spirit. You got Wraith. You got Spirit again. Spirit is your true match. Ooh. Just this morning, you're waking up on a strange beach, surrounded by strangers with murderous intent. Hey, you're looking across the beach towel at Spirit. Lust in her eyes, sweat glistening on her skin. Your heart races, you can feel your pulse pounding in your ears. Spirit takes you by the hand, and you sit face to face at a private section of the bar. She begins to reach for you, putting her hands on your shoulders. You're sweating, but not in the sexy way she is. You're sweating in the gross way. You sweat at the interview for a job you're not even remotely qualified for. You don't know what to do. If you try and lock lips in this state, you might gross her out so completely that she'll never be able to look at you romantically again. Spirit, we. I have some bad news for you. I have something in my teeth. I think it might be seaweed. I have no idea how long I was in the ocean. No, well, maybe, but that's not what I was going to say. It's not happening. Not now. Maybe not ever. If they think I'm going to make out with some stranger, just because a bottle told me to, they've got another thing coming, and so do you. Namely a katana into your feet, into your heart. If you even try to make a move under such absurd circumstances. I wasn't gonna. Yeah, I know. You seem pretty harmless. And not at all that bad to kiss. If I were interested, which I'm not at this moment in time. Are we gonna tell them we kissed? We are. I'm not above lying to get what I want. So I think about me being not that bad to kiss, was that a lie to get me to play along? If you want to know the truth, figure it out yourself, but don't expect this life to just hand you gifts like me. All I was ever handed was pain and suffering. Treat me well and I'll return the favor. Otherwise, I'll try a different route and see what happens. I had to break up such a passionate moment that we only assume was passionate because we never spy on you constantly while you stay on this island. But dinner's being served right away, and we must insist that you join us. We couldn't wait. We wouldn't want anyone dying of starvation. When there are so many more interesting things to die from. Ah, yeah. Seems like the next activity is mealtime. How quaint. You were expecting what? Capture the flag? Do you know how complicated it is to run a game like that? Much more so than sitting and talking. You arrive at the cookout area to find an assortment of picnic tables scattered around. What were you expecting? Some kind of grand hall with a huge banquet table? This ain't some prestigious fantasy epic like you find on cable. Dwayne and Claudia usher you to your seat, but there's a very limited seating directly around you. And oh, great, terrific. It seems that everyone wants to sit next to you. Even better is that they don't want to sit next to certain other people either. To start, no one wants to sit next to Trapper. Meanwhile, he refuses to sit next to Wraith or Trickster. He has a deep V. Oh yeah, Trickster's here. Surprised! Surprise? Yeah, well, they don't call him Expectedster. I'm sorry, even I get nervous around crowds of killers. And my whole shtick gets a little flustered. Hey there, you're looking good, Harry Dick. Real good. I'm sorry, I couldn't. We literally can't let Huntress and Trapper sit together. No, seriously, their arms are too big. They can't fit at the table if they sit side by side. Look at this. We can't even fit everyone on screen at the same time. You probably think it was an error, but it's not. It was completely intentional. Let that be a lesson to you. Every error you think you see is a choice. Got that? That's just. It's true. I mean, okay, Dwight and Claudia. Okay, Dwight and Claudia are directing traffic. You sit on one side, the rest of them will sit opposite you. Huntress and Trapper can sit at the ends with their enormous sexy arms. Now that everyone is seated, we can begin dinner. Tonight's meal was prepared slowly and carefully with both love and hate for 12 hours over a spit. Hope you all enjoy. We really, really hope you do. Hey, you didn't actually tell us what you're serving. What are we eating? It's meat. Seasoned with a specific number of special herbs and spices that we simply can't divulge. My favorite. Meat is good. Meat is murder. Which you know, considering that you've been up to. Who are you to get judging now? I'm just sharing facts, and you need to murder something to eat its meat, so that's like technically true. Technically true is the best kind of true. Okay, enough yapping, let's eat. Hey Harry Dick, you thinking that what I'm thinking? It's gonna be a person on that spit, right? Or several parts of overlapping people, perhaps? I haven't seen many pigs wearing palm tree button-down prints, you know. When you look closely at the spit, you spot what definitely appears to be scraps of fabric sandwiched between some layers of meat. I think it might be sick. Is there anything else to eat? This took 12 hours, and we do literally everything on this island. Actually, there's one thing you're not doing today. You're not carving up this delectable meal. wow, he's right for a change, cause I am with my broad axe. It's a perfect tool for easy chopping anything in Taiwan. First, who says Taiwan? Wait, is it Taiwan or Twain? Hmm. Sometimes I swear it's like we're all from completely different historical eras. Second, I'll handle this with my cleaver. Fast, powerful, and clean. At least, at least it's clean when the meat is cooked, not no blood. Ah, you two are ridiculous. Bicep swinging contest. Enough, grow up. Obviously, my gorgeous katana is the only option. Obs. The hell it is! Oh, I'll show you both my katana. and send and send you to actual hell if you like. Please stop, please. I hate when we fight or talk, or even when we look at each other in the eye. I can do it. I have the skull of Azeroth. Great, instead of slicing it up, you can club it into a second death. Hey, Harry Dick, I know this isn't what you want to eat, but hurry up and volunteer to carve up Felix. I mean, dinner. Otherwise, Felix, no! Was it Felix the cat? The magical mystical cat? With its bag of tricks? Otherwise, this will go on for hours, not hyperbole. They once argued over who had the most effective weapons for 72 hours straight. And it doesn't matter which one does it. When they're done, they will take even longer cleaning their weapon, all while explaining the value of maintaining your tools. Despite being a bunch of cold-blooded killers, for some reason they're always terrified of tetanus. I was about to say tetanus. Tetanus. I was going to say that. In my mind, it was like say tetanus, tetanus. That's what it is. And it was like tetanus. Brain, that's tetanus. Hey, why don't you just let me carve up dinner? Splendid idea. We hate for it to get cold. He hated when it got cold. Here's a machete, freshly sharpened. Minigans consists of two parts. One at the top and at bottom. A target you're going to be pointing at. Since the target is immediately visible, sometimes it's hidden until the pointer arrives. Press the space bar to stop the pointer while over the target to win. Fail to land on the target and you will lose. To achieve a perfect success, land on the start of the target or area, not the end. Ready. Away we go. Slice. Perfect. Perfect. Oh god, wait. This is the generators. Fuck. You missed completely. Not bad. Not bad. That was pretty good. I'd like to see what you could do with a less clumsy weapon. Yeah. I said it. Machetes are dumb. It's finally served. For real. The sounds, especially coming from the mask killers when they eat, which involves lifting their mask and shoving food up behind them, are nasty. Spare, meanwhile, doesn't even eat. She's the only one who seems to really be embracing being dead. They're all dead, right? This is obviously hell. I mean, come on, we're still trying to be mysterious here. You think mystery comes easy? Claudette and Dwight aren't the only ones who've been working their asses off to make this night perfect. Well, at least they're lifting their masks. This is only 99% as disgusting as it could be if they just tried to mash stuff through there. Sparrow, why aren't you hungry? The two best things about being dead is not having to eat. That's only one thing. Think about it, Harry Dick. Number two is no number two. One less thing to think about in the afterlife. Wait, what? I'm so confused. What? Even if I wanted to eat, I have no idea what would actually follow. You might have noticed, but I'm mostly just a bunch of dismembered body parts floating in a spectral form. Do you see how deep this cut on my abdomen is? I don't think my digestive tract connects anymore. Fair. Fair. Between the food and the behavior of the group, this might be the worst meal in history. But even worse is they're staring at you, you're not eating, they don't like that. I think they want an explanation why. What do you want to tell them? This is gross. I'm sorry. Look at the seagull! Wow, you ever seen a seagull that big? I haven't. That's incredible. Anyways, what we're talking about? Hey, Mr. Rat. She's right, Harry Dick. Pretty lame. Own who you are. Never compromise. Didn't you wash up on this island with no memory of who you are and how you got here? Yes, you did. Poor thing. You have no idea the last time you ate a real meal. And you've been standing in the sun. But the seagull... Come on, guys. The seagull. The seagull. I mean, look how big it is. It's massive. It looks like it has boobs, too. Why does that bird have tits? Alright. Anyways. He just made a lot of good points. I swear. You're beginning to feel lightheaded. It waved at me. Maybe you need to eat to survive here. Either that or something poisoned you. No, wait. You haven't eaten, so you can't be poisoned. Whatever the answer, you're clearly about to pass out. Oh, hey, it's me again. Your friend, mentor, and guide. Narrator to the narrator. The ocean. Not sure how I feel about the characterization, but I'll allow it. I brought you here, and I might be the only one who can help you now. There's only one thing you must do to survive. You have to figure out why you're really here. No one can tell you, not unless you follow the right path, or at least a right path. There's too many of those to count. Hopefully you pick at least one of them. Because there are even more wrong paths, many of them lead to your own demise. Others lead to something even worse. Starting scenes over and having a fast forward back to where you were, am I right? For this place holds many secrets, even from itself. But the only one that truly matters can only be learned if you answer the most important question. Why are you here? Why are you here? Answer that and you'll learn the truth. The ultimate truth. Vague, mysterious. Gotta get it up to this ocean character. That's some quality early game storytelling. Hold on, I'm back. One more piece of advice. You've made many choices by now. Some of them I liked, some of them I did not. It's in your best interest to make more choices that I like. Thanks, Ocean. You wake up to find Sparrow holding your limp body, gingerly pouring cool water into your mouth. Don't you just love the ocean at night? I do. Staring out over the vast darkness of the ocean really validates the feeling inside me that we're all truly insignificant, and the only thing worth pursuing is revenge. I have to wonder, how could anyone believe anything else? You look out into the darkness of night and ponder her question. Well, it's a simple question. How could they? How could anyone not feel small and alone in the face of such massive nothingness? That's deep. Spirit, you're deep. You're making this imp heart ache. I'm just an imp. I'm supposed to enjoy people's pain. And here you are making my heart actually move. It's moving. I didn't even think I had a heart. Well, I did, but it was, not working. You found someone special. I used to feel that way. Small, unimportant, alone, but lately, I'm not too sure. It's starting to feel different. I'm starting to actually think that maybe this island is where I might meet someone special. You look at Sparrow, who has turned from the ocean to look at you while you speak on this topic. She's clearly so passionate about it. A friend, perhaps something more. I don't know what this island has planned for me. Huh, a friend? Friends are just cowards who seek comfort in numbers. I had friends once back before I was chopped into a bunch of pieces by my father. Friends aren't what's keeping me held together. I'm floating in a cloud of rage. I was so dumb, so busy trying to please everyone and be the perfect student, the perfect employee, the perfect daughter. I didn't take care of myself, and now I'm all I've got. Worst of all, I got distracted from my true purpose, my destiny, the purpose that was sitting inside me and my whole life. Okay, so this might sound a bit silly, but Spirit looks around to see if there's anyone else on the beach. Was she convinced that it's only you two? She continues. There's a dragon that lives inside me. I've always known, but I tried to ignore it. When I couldn't ignore it, I tried to push it down. I'm so stupid. You're not stupid. That sounds badass, right? But I didn't let it out, and then I, chop chop. And now that dragon is pretty much a one-track revenge beast. But enough about me. What's inside you, stranger? Nothing but darkness, no dragon. Just a lot of fire. Okay, so she seems to be like one of those dark people, so I want to say I killed half a dragon. Maybe not the best choice of words. I mean, a dragon sounds awesome. Honestly though, I don't feel like I've got anything inside me at all. Just darkness, never-ending darkness. And here I thought Spirit was the biggest god on the island until you arrived. But perhaps I could light a torch and search through that darkness. Aha! I figured it out. Go me, go me, go me. It's just things are really heating up. You hear a flurry of footsteps behind you, and you quickly spin around, ready to fend off whatever new danger has popped up on this strange island. Only to find out it's Dwight and Claudette sprinting across the beach, clipboards in hand, and they're waving in the air above their heads. It's very important that we stick to the itinerary and attend each event as scheduled. Playing sick for cute flirt points was not a part of the evening's activities. That's strictly slotted in for after campfire story time. At this rate, you'll be late. Playing sick? No, no time for excuses. Well, but that's scheduled for after what comes after the flirting. Go, 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 go. I'm gonna have to end this here. Let's keep this funny. Alright, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in on this video. I really hope you enjoyed it so far. This game is actually funny, especially with the characters from Dead by Daylight involved. And the fact that they really gave Huntress thick goddess thighs, like the ones that you want to be sat on. Hold on, my dog. Apparently her scratching is more important than actually me recording this video. You done? Awesome. Now shut the fuck up. Okay, she's done. Where was I? No, yeah. Yeah. The fact that they did it to, like, I'm gay, okay, but for some reason I want my head crushed between Huntress's thighs. I don't understand that. What is this? Like, I need help. I need explanations. What is this? Anyways, you guys, thank you so much. If you enjoyed this video and you want to get notified when I post new videos on YouTube, smash that subscribe button and the little bell at the bottom, and also leave comments too. I always would love to hear your input because I am new to all this and I really want to improve, so I'm open to any criticisms that you guys might have or suggestions, advice, and at the same time I will continue to part 2 next time. Well, release part 2 next time. Yeah. Anyways, you guys have a wonderful night. Stay chaotic, but stay beautiful. Love you all. Meow, meow.